You know, but I don't say anything to him because I don't want to be mean, you know? I was the one who approached him. I don't want to be like, woo, you stink! You smell bad, you need to leave! I can't breathe, man! Hey, it's me, Sarah, and I'm back with another story time. So today's story is going to be about the weirdest first date I ever had. So I'm going to refer to this person as Chili because he, one, is perpetually called his words, not mine, and two, comes off as a chill person.
Then I proceed never to use the alias.
So I met this guy my junior year of college because we had a class together like every semester and we did a couple shows together. Anywho, we did cabaret my senior year. After rehearsal, after Tech Sunday rehearsal, I, stop him and I'm just like, I like you. Yeah. And he was just like, cool, I'm down. And I was like, what? Really? Me, you? Okay. So I hung out with his friends because he was about to go out with hang out with some friends at one of our castmates' houses. So I tag along. I'm like, hey, I'll go because one of their people decided not to come along. So I stepped in their place and that was interesting. And then, after that, he walks me back to my dorm and he tries to kiss me. And I'm just like, oh, no. I'm scared. Don't, I hadn't really been kissed before. Well, I had one kiss before that. But I didn't really kiss that guy back. So I wasn't really all that experienced with the whole kissing thing. So I was just like, no, I don't want to mess this up. So no, keep your mouth to yourself. Anywho, we part ways. The next day, I apologize, even though I had nothing to apologize for. I didn't owe him nothing. I didn't owe him my lips. And we make plans to hang out that Friday, which was, I think, our second show. I think that was, it was our second show. So Friday rolls around and he comes over and he smells musty. So very musty. I don't know if he just didn't know he smelled musty. I mean, I could smell it. I could smell it very well. So I don't know how he couldn't smell it on his own body. I don't know if his nose was just broken or something, but fam, I'm coughing just remembering the stench. Man, it was horrible. But I don't say anything to him because I don't want to be mean, I was the one who approached him. I don't want to be like, woo, you stink! You smell bad, you need to leave! I can't breathe, man! And so I endured the smell while we're sitting on the couch watching TV. At one point he puts his arm around me, I'm just like, why? Oh, man. No, my shirt is gonna stink. It wasn't even my shirt. It was my sister's shirt that I stole from home. And that wasn't even the only disappointing thing. He dressed mad casual. This is the first date between us. And you're not even gonna put in any effort. He came through with ripped jeans and a t-shirt. And he's actually pretty good at dressing himself.
So you may have been confused by what you just heard, so I have come here with a statement prepared to explain everything. My point in bringing up his outfit was to bring attention to the fact that he typically made more of an effort in the way he dressed. Granted, we weren't going anywhere fancy, but he made more of an effort in how he dressed for class than a date, which says a lot because we were theater majors, for crying out loud. He wasn't a business major or an accounting major. He didn't have to dress fancy every day to class. He could have wore sweats and it would have been completely acceptable. We were in college. He put in more effort going to class. When you don't even have to dress cute to go to class, than he did for a date, a first date. Says a lot about him and how much he valued me, which was obviously not very much. Back to the video.
So the fact that he didn't, put a little more effort, like take a shower, I understand we just did a show, but you could have been like, oh, I'm just gonna shower real quick, then we can meet up and then go to your place, But no respect. I don't matter that much, obviously. That's why he didn't come through looking his best. I had a full face of makeup, and yes, the makeup was done for the show. But still, I could have gone into my room and wiped it off. I could have, but I didn't. I kept my cute makeup on. Okay, it still looked good. I planned my outfit in advance. Okay, I'm like, okay, I'm fine. I'm gonna wear this, and I'm gonna make sure I look like this. And I made sure to come through and to look good. And he couldn't even take a shower. I can't. The disrespect is real. Anywho, I hear his stomach growling. I'm like, are you hungry? Which was a stupid question. And I made us food because I'm a nice host. Okay, I'm a nice person. No, I'm not. Anywho, I make us food because I was hungry too. And then we go back on the couch. He tried multiple times to kiss me. And I rejected his attempts each and every time. He did kiss me on the cheek, and I joked and said it's about time. But yeah, there was no lip touching at this point, even though he had made several attempts throughout this evening to do so. Some time passes by, and I start to fall asleep, and he was like, I think you should probably go to bed. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. It was somewhere between 1 and 3 a.m. I don't remember. But it was sometime between then. And he asked me if he could stay over. And I'm like, oh, sure. I'm not going to make you walk back to your dorm at 3 a.m. So after that, I go to the bathroom. And when I come out, he's in my room, and I'm just thinking, oh, no. Does he think he can sleep in my bed? My bed? That's my bed. It's a twin-size bed. Don't let the name fool you. It's only meant for one person, not two. I didn't want to share my bed. Not with him. Not with Stinky. No. Anywho, I didn't kick him out of his room because I didn't want to be mean. So he says to me, I could either sleep in my boxers or I could keep my pants on. And I'm like, you're keeping your jeans on. No funny business, fam. No funny business. He puts his stuff down. He gets in my bed. And I'm just like, golly, there's not enough room in here. He's like, yeah, we should totally cuddle. I'm like, okay. And I ended up in a position where my face was right inside his armpits. Right in the stench. It was a very, very hard sleep that night. I didn't get much of it. I kept falling asleep, then waking up, and falling asleep and waking up because, one, there was another person all up in my bed, all up in my one-person bed, and two, the person stunk. So it was not a fun time at all. And one of the times that I woke up, I actually woke up to him trying to kiss me on the lips.
Oh, wow. I am disgusted.
Exactly. I know. You're probably thinking, what? Really? That's weird. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. That's weird. That's so weird. Why would you attempt to kiss someone who ain't even awake? I mean, if you're gonna kiss me on the forehead or something, okay, but he was like, when I opened my eyes, because I kind of jerked awake, he was definitely trying to kiss me on the lips, like straight up. There was a tiny part of me that thought I imagined it, but no, this was so real. He actually legitimately tried to kiss me full on the lips while I was asleep. Despite the fact that I had rejected his multiple attempts to kiss me before. And I remember, like I said, there was a part of me that thought I had imagined this. So I texted him the next day. And I asked him, did you try to kiss me last night? And he was like, oh yeah. As if that was normal. Despite the fact that he not only smelled bad, but he tried to be a weirdo and kiss me in my sleep, I still pursued that thing further.
Stupid.
Yeah. I don't make very wise decisions. Sometimes I don't use my brain to make decisions, and it's something that I definitely need to work on more. You know? Honestly, I did not love myself enough. Otherwise, I wouldn't have hung out with him ever again. I would have been like, let's just like stay friends or something. Well, even though I was never friends with him, but let's just like be friends because no, bad hygiene is unacceptable. Ugh. You know? So remember, ladies, know your worth. If he doesn't have the decency to smell good and to look good, because his outfit was kind of raggedy, when he goes on a first date with you, then he isn't worth your time. You know, I did not put all that effort and make him food just for him to be looking and smelling like that. No, honey. No, sir. That was only the first time I let a guy be out here stinking, you know? And like I said in that other video, I wonder if he would have made more of an effort if I was of a different race. So anywho, that's all I have for today. If you didn't hate this video and you made it all the way to the end, you know, you're a trooper. You can like, you can subscribe, you can share it if you want to, you know. If you want to show your friends this weird black girl you just described. See you in my next one. Bye.